can hear the blood rushing behind my ears.
You stop too fast, the echo of your boots still vibrating,
rattling inside my rib cage. Don't speak, listen to the frantic rhythm, the desperate thud against the chest wall.
a violent frequency,
craving the immediate collision. I track the aggressive tempo of your walk, click clack faster every step, amplifying the static in my head. I needed you to close the gap
instantly.
You heard the hunger and the pace, no hesitation,
No slowing down for the shadows.
I brought the storm right to your eardrums, and then
Nothing.
a sudden agonizing break. Now the silence is deafening. It screams louder than the rush. I am starving for the friction, the sound of your skin grazing mine. Patience is bleeding now. The pulse is too loud to ignore. The quiet hallway magnifying every twitch, every swallow.
Close it, break this maddening acoustic space.
Crash into me so I can finally exhale.
Brace yourself.
Too fast. Now take the impact.
Hit the wall.
Feel the cold plaster against your spine.
The heat of your chest.
Burning through my silk.
No more running, just the raw kinetic friction.
Hold still, I felt the rush of your shadow tearing through the corridor. You wanted to escape, but you crashed right into my orbit.
My skin is burning, your grip is iron. A sudden stop.
Don't move a muscle, let the temperature rise. Let the cold air freeze the sweat on your collarbone.
The momentum trapped in my veins, pounding against my ribs.
Let it pound.
I control the pace now.
You move too fast. Now take the impact.
Hit the wall.
Feel the cold plaster against your spine.
The heat of your chest.
Burning through my silk.
No more running, just the raw kinetic friction.
Trapped in this heated gravity.
Stay right here.
Right here. Hard heels against the cold wood, closing the distance.
I hear the rush.
The sudden shift in the air.
You move too fast.
No patience left in the shadows. The hallway shrinks with every stride.
Friction builds in the silence.
My pulse catches up
To the violent rhythm of your haste.
too quick
To think the dim light blurs, just rising, falling. The steady rhythm breaks.
Stop right here.
Right here.
Just the deafening sound of blood rushing. The speed of your approach, a sudden heavy collision, static flooding my ears.
Skin flushed, breath jagged,
The momentum suddenly dies.
but the heart races on.
I feel the heat radiating, piercing through the thin fabric. No words needed, just this frantic physical vibration.
Your hands pressing heavy against the freezing wall, grounding the violent rush.
Nowhere else to run, the air is too thick to
A
breathe.
sudden breathless halt.
The silence screams in the wet aftermath of the pace.
The rush of your boots against the floorboards, tearing the cold air apart. You didn't slow down, you just collided. A sudden violent stop right against my collarbone.
No time for the slow burn.
The freezing hallway was an obstacle,
I shouted the distance, feel the immediate spike in the temperature. The heat
radiating from the absolute halt. I am burning in the kinetic aftermath.
don't pull back.
Press the fever deep into the shivering skin.
Zero space left between the layers, melting the ice with the sudden impact.
A reckless thermal collision, starving for the friction of the dark. Kinetic aftermath.
Don't pull back.
Press the fever deep into the shivering skin.
Zero space left between the layers, melting the ice with the sudden impact.
A reckless thermal collision, starving for the friction of the dark.
Your hands trembling against my heavy coat, searching for the heat underneath. I can feel the desperate grip of your fingers clawing at the sudden warmth. No patience, no hesitation, the cold wall at your back pushing you deeper into my fever.
The contrast is breaking my sanity. The freezing plaster, the boiling weight of your chest, pinning me down. Every fast step you took was just fuel, igniting this suffocating, confined space.
Let the ice crack, let the sudden friction burn the oxygen away.
I want the burn, I want the reckless, immediate heat.
Crush the last remaining pocket of cold air. Take it all!
dangerous speed.
Don't blink. Watch the shadow consume the entire room. I move faster than your eyes could adjust.
The sharp edges of your silhouette,
tearing the dark hallway apart. Now focus. Look at the absolute halt. The violent contrast of my sudden stillness. I own the pitch black space around your trembling frame. Keep your eyes locked right here. You tried to find me in the visual static, following the aggressive streak of my dark coat. But I dictate what you are allowed to see. The sudden halt was a calculated eclipse, blocking out the fading neon from the wet window, casting a heavy, inescapable shadow directly over your chest.
I am blinded by the immediate proximity. The violent rush left a trail of phantoms in my vision.
I can only see the sharp, hostile curve of your jawline looming over me in the absolute pitch black. That is exactly where I want your gaze, pinned down, trapped in the narrow, suffocating field of my gravity. No peripheral vision permitted, no looking away from the impending impact. The speed was just a warning shot. The standstill is where I take absolute control.
You tore through the dead air,
a freezing draft following your relentless pace.
Why do you move like a storm,
leaving me shivering in your violent wake?
Did you want the cold to numb my defenses?
I wanted to see if you would freeze or if you would burn when I finally closed the gap. The sudden stop creates the perfect spark.
Friction of the sudden halt, crushing the freezing distance. I am cornered by the temperature, falling apart in the sudden heat.
Trapped against the freezing glass, my fever pressing heavily into your shivering spine. No room to flinch.
Don't move away, hold the gravity right here. The contrast is pulling me under. Your boiling skin against my freezing collarbone.
Was the speed just
a cruel trick to make me beg for this paralyzing heat?
melt into the cold war? Let the thermal shock rewrite your senses.
A sudden, aggressive warmth,
eradicating the chill of the desperate chase.
I am completely consumed by the heavy friction,
leaving burning marks where the ice used to be. I cannot survive the withdrawal. Smother me in this intoxicating fever.
Why did you walk so fast?
The corridor was completely pitch black. I could only trace your fading silhouette,
a fleeting shadow against the neon blind.
My eyes straining just to catch up,
Did you want me to lose you in this maze?
Or did you want me to blindly chase the dim light flickering over your broad shoulder, pulling me deeper into a space I cannot see? You followed the trail of my blind spot, watching the sharp, aggressive curve of my stride. I felt your desperate gaze piercing the heavy shadows.
Could you see me shivering
when you suddenly stopped and turned around? I saw the beautiful panic in your dilated pupils, the way your eyes darted left to right, searching for an anchor in the dark, trapped in this tunnel vision, no peripheral escape from my gravity.
I can't look away from the edge, the sharp lines of your jaw hidden in the gloom. Every fast step you took blurred my reality, until your figure became my only absolute focus.
Now I stand here, completely vulnerable,
blinded by the sudden halt of your violent rush.
Will you let me see what happens next, or
leave me stranded in the sensory deprivation?
Keep your eyes wide open in the pitch black, let the darkness consume the distance.
A fragile gaze locked in the heated aftermath, the fastest walk leading to this beautiful, inescapable trap. I surrender my sight to you.
A dizzying slipstream.
You cut through the hallway,
leaving a trail of heavy cologne and static. Breathe it in. The bitter metallic taste of speed. Swallow the rush.
I am drunk on your momentum, inhaling the friction of your heavy coat.
The air turns sour,
sweet,
intoxicating. I left you a vacuum, a sudden drop in oxygen. Taste the danger on your bottom lip. Bite down, savor the violent rush of my wake. You chase the phantom scent, the sudden halt. I stand still in the dark, letting the heavy fragrance drown your senses.
I crash into your chest,
The smell of burnt adrenaline.
a thick narcotic haze filling my throat.
I am choking on the anticipation. Open your mouth,
Breathe my atmosphere,
it tastes like midnight.
like a reckless, beautiful mistake.
Spinning,
Sinking into the intoxicating salt of your skin.
the speed dissolves, but the venom remains entirely on my tongue. choking on the velocity of your shadow. The sudden halt force-fed me. Your gravity, a bitter metallic taste coats my tongue. The flavor of absolute panic, swallow the rush. Let the heavy scent of friction pull you under. The air ripped apart when you cut through the hall. A violent surge of cologne and cold rain flooding my lungs before I could even brace myself. I tried to hold my breath to block out the intoxicating slipstream of your stride, but you stopped too fast, crushing the oxygen between us into a narcotic haze. I watched your chest heave, starving for clean air, but only finding my venom. You are addicted to the sudden deprivation. It tastes like danger, like dark rum and the salt of your adrenaline. I am entirely defenseless against this atmosphere. Why did you close the distance with such aggression? Only to stand absolutely still, letting your body heat bake the scent into my skin. I can taste the heavy tension bleeding from your collar, a dark, suffocating perfume that paralyzes my logic because I wanted you intoxicated, drunk on the sudden whiplash of the chase. Breathe me in until your knees give out. I have no resistance left. The bitter copper tang of fear melting into the sweet, heavy vapor of your proximity. I am consuming the space you invaded.